Shalom, we let us give our praises to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Bakor Kodash, Barakatah.
Got my honor to the apostles of the great millstone. Salutation to the brothers for teaching truth and sincerity. Come in, come out, week in and week out, preach the downfall of America. We edify you with the scriptures, and we give brothers the elect understanding. That's spoken in Revelation, the 7th chapter. Elect 1,000, 12,000 out of each tribe, and 1/3 that great multitude. All right, now a thing that goes on, but a thing that's being misinterpreted, basically like the date of the Lord's birthday, who this world ignorantly called Jesus' real name, Paleo Hebrew, is Yahweh. Now, we're going to get just a couple of scriptures, we'll break it down and give a little better understanding about that. Get Luke 2. Get Luke 2. Get Luke 2, start at 1. Because, they say during, the winter time, when everything is in a dead state, and it's cold as fuck outside, that's when the Lord was basically, he was born. At a farm, man.
It's Luke chapter 2, verse 1. And it came to pass in those days. Luke chapter 2, verse 1. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world shall be taxed.
Yeah, Caesar Augustus, at this time he was under captivity under the Romans, man. Now it say that the world, read that back.
Luke chapter 2, verse 1. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world shall be taxed.
Now it say all the world shall be taxed, meaning the known world, the cosmos of Israel. And because we was tributary unto them. Now they say the whole world shall be taxed. Keep going.
Verse 2. And this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria, and all went out to be taxed, everyone into his own city.
Right. And keep going.
Verse 4. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth into Judea, into the city of David, which is called Bethlehem.
Right. So he also was paying tax too. He had to pay his taxes too. Keep on.
Because he was of the house, and lineage of David, to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife.
His espoused wife. Alright, now, if you know anything about tax season, it's just a quick Google search. Tax season begins it's January through April 15th, man. So that's in the springtime, man. That's the New Year's. The tax season is never during the winter. The tax season is it's during the spring, man. It's just even this time now, even though it's kind of chilly outside, but that's all because of Esau turning things upside down and changing the weather. Around this time in certain places it's hot as hell. Hell in Atlanta is hot as fuck right now. Alright? It's here in Cleveland, but that's just because Esau and his heart program, they basically they modify the weather, man, to their liking. Alright, so just like in the time of Rome, tax season started in the spring to his espoused wife. Because Joseph was pregnant. I mean, not Joseph got very pregnant by having sex, not by some fucking angel contact. They had sex, man. So he was conceived around the springtime. So that automatic right there takes out December 25th right there alone. Just keep going. And these is facts I'm breaking down, man.
Verse 6. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered.
Right, yeah, right. The baby was going to come. She's pregnant, you know. Right, so she in her 9th month probably. You know what I'm saying? She's in her 9th month of pregnancy, man. And this is springtime. This not winter, man. All right, and this is a pregnant woman during the springtime, right? During the tax season, it just said it. Keep going.
Verse 7.
That's when all the harvest is ready to go, man. That's when the big money come to play now. Keep going.
Verse 7. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger.
Now, another thing I like to say. Go. Another point. You gotta extrapolate from scriptures. Now, go back to verse 3.
Luke chapter 2, verse 3. And all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city.
Right, everyone had to go to a certain city, man. No, read that again. No. Keep reading.
Verse 4. And Joseph also went up from Galilee out of the city of Nazareth into Judea, into the city of Nazareth. Luke chapter 2, verse 4. And Joseph also went up from Galilee out of the city of Nazareth into Judea, into the city of David, which is called Bethlehem.
Right now, and I already had this on deck, so forgive me for the delay. But that's the distance to walk with a pregnant wife during the wintertime, right? Oh, here it is. The distance between Nazareth and Bethlehem, because this is a pregnant wife here, man. In the winter, so what would it make? Would it make sense? Let me just read this. Distance between Nazareth and Bethlehem is 110.92 kilometers. This is the distance equal to 68 miles. So why the fuck would Joseph risk his wife and the baby life? Good. Yeah. So it's just like we said. So why would he walk 68 miles in the wintertime? That distance, man. And people think the Middle East it don't get cold. Shit, it get crucial cold. You know, you do your research on that in that environment. They say that the thing about the desert, it get hot in the daytime, but it get real cold at night. You know, that's the thing about the desert, man. It get below temperatures at night, man. It's just open field, man, out there, man. So the wind speeds will rip you to shreds, man. All right. So the scripture speaks about Joseph, a man of wisdom, man, from the house of David. We have wisdom, man. So these are facts I'm bringing out, man, that the Lord couldn't possibly been born in on December 25th. Now keep going.
Uncover thy lot. Verse 5.
I mean, jump back to where you was like originally.
I was at verse 7.
Okay, now
Luke chapter 2, verse 7. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Verse 8. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field.
Right. So, well, I don't know no shepherds that abide in the field during the wintertime. So here it is. They see shepherds in the field taking care of their flock, man. If you know anything about animals, you don't push your flock out there in the wintertime, man. They was abiding in the field because it was springtime and the flock was eating the herbs of the ground, man. If it's wintertime, everything there's nothing to eat. Mammals eat vegetables, man. You know, deers and you know, with sheep, goats, and they eat the fruit of the earth, man. They not out there hunting like wolves. wolves hunt in the winter time, man, and wolves looking for sun to eat on, man. You know? Just listen. You cool. Yeah. You know, it was just explaining that, you know, this world called Jesus, he wasn't born December 25th. So we was, you know, Christmas, as they say. So we were just breaking down through the scriptures that, but I brought out facts, you know, that he wasn't, man. He was born during the springtime when things come to life. All right. Now, read that part again. I want to make that point again. Yeah.
Luke chapter 2 verse 8. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field,
Right.
keeping
Shepherds abiding in the field, taking care of their flock, man. This is during the spring, man. All right. This is evidence, more evidence during the spring. You go out there in the windstorm, man. A winter storm, that's your ass, man. The flock then flew off. You know, the flock then froze to death. You know, all the ice is on the ground, so the froze. You ever woke up and mildew that cold and the grass is so it's stale. It's no good. You know? All right. Now keep going.
it says keeping watch over their flock by night.
Oh yeah, hey. What's your nationality? You Indian? You an East Indian?
South.
You a South Indian? What's your father's nationality?
My father, Indian.
All right, where you from exactly? What's the name? The name to say on the map?
Oh, Hyderabad, Indian.
Well, look, man. You know, like I say this about you, man. I'm not. If you're spiritual man up here, we don't judge on the skin. If you are Israelite, you're going to be saved eventually. If you are East Indian, or you know, so like I said, but if you are East Indian, you know, you're going to be obliterated, man. You're going to slavery. But then, guess what? You know, over time, we would give you your piece of land, man. All right? Now, because look, man, the white man is wicked, man. And y'all joint, in your country, you're East Indian, y'all join hands with them, y'all come to America, right? And y'all put more oppression on us, man. Now, I know y'all call us all kind. I know you heard what your people done to the Israelites, the blacks. So I know y'all oppressors, man. Because guess what? You got dark skin. Why don't they call you black, man? They call you by your what? By your nationality, man. They call us what? Black, man. You darker than him, man. And they'd be like, look, man, this dude's black, man. He ain't, you know. I'm just using an example because he's right here. Now with him, they'll look at him with respect and honor. Because this is not a color thing. That shows you this is a nationality thing, man. So they know the Lord set these white people up to be against us, man. And the Lord set these so-called white people up, which their biblical nationality is Edomites, man. Now I'm not about to go on into with you. All I was saying was this, man. You know.
I want to listen.
Oh well. Hey, all right. Well, look, man. You know, I want to finish this sideline precept, but keep going on Luke. Now, there's one more point I'm gonna make, and then I'm gonna cool it, you know, and then we can, you know, just go to Luke 2. So we breaking it down. So we broke it down, man. And in fact, just real quick, get back to you. Just real quick, just two more points I'm gonna make. That strictly goes against the Lord's will right there.
God.
He said, pray that your flight don't be in the winter time. So he gonna send Joseph with his spouse wife, pregnant, 9 months pregnant, to walk a 60-mile hike. And this is before cars, man. This is a mule and a camel, you know.
You know, hell, I remember I drove a couple of miles. I had no heat in my car. My old one of my cars that had heat, and that was a motherfucker. And that's in a car.
Yeah,
in the wintertime, I remember I drove it with no heat. Drive with no heat, like inside of a car in the dead wintertime. Yeah. And so imagine on a camel, man. All right. So scriptures say, "Pray not your flight in the wintertime." Now, one more point. Luke 2. And look, we gotta make points here, man. We gotta see. We bringing out the truth, man. You know. Yeah. Just we got one more point. Yeah. Hey, look, man. Look, we out here for a reason. Out here. Yeah, we out here in the elements. We expect people. We get all types of shit, man. Right? So, let's start at like verse 4, man. Let's see what Luke 2, verse 40. Yeah,
It's Luke chapter 2, verse 40.
Yeah, this guy, he said, don't worry about it. Well, look, we're not worried about you, man. You know,
Everybody go fuck with them.
Go over there and try to get. Hey, I was fair to him, but I told him what it was, didn't I?
Yeah,
I said, look, you know, if you are an East Indian, you know, you're going to save, you're going to be strong. But guess what? Let's say you're an Israelite, you're going to be saved, man. I don't fuck, you know, the Lord, that's the Lord, so He knows all, man. I just keep it real with him. He got offended.
It's Luke chapter 2, verse 40. And the child grew.
Right, the child grew, so he was born in the spring. So he grew. He grew just like us Israelite men do. We grow. Just like during the springtime, things grow. So that he grew, he's grown. Keep going.
God. It says, and the child grew and waxed strong in spirit.
He waxed stronger and stronger in spirit. Keep going. Yeah, he wasn't a winter baby, you know.
Filled with wisdom, and the grace of Yahweh was upon him.
Keep going.
Verse 41, now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover.
Once again, the Passover is during the spring, man. That's our New Year's, per se. You know, that's our new. You know, Esau got their New Year's, but we got our New Year's, and it's around the spring. That's the Passover. Passover is when things grow.
In Exodus in Exodus chapter 12, it tells you that. It tells you that the Passover is the first of the month.
Yeah.
And the first of the month is March, because we don't go by Esau calendar.
Yeah.
We go by scripture.
Yeah. No. You know, we go by first of the month. In this world, they call it March.
Right.
Like our first month, just when the cycle it start over, man. It's spring. It's around the springtime. Our birthday is not when everything is dead, man. Everything comes back to life. That's why this new deliverance is symbolic, because this new deliverance, everything gonna start over again. Because everything is wintertime now. Everything is dead now, man. It's like wintertime in America, always. Everything is always dead here. The people is dead. Dead in the winter like snake. So when the Lord comes back this time around, everything He's going to deliver us, the 144,000 1/3, everything will come back to life. That's why I'm gonna have a refresh. Everything is refreshed. It's not like it's made, no, it's just refreshed.
Luke chapter 2, verse 41. Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover. And when he was 12 years old, they went up to Jerusalem after the custom of the feast. And when they had fulfilled the days, as they returned, the child Yahushua tarried behind in Jerusalem. And Joseph and his mother knew of it not. So, yeah,
12 years old, he became a man. It was his, once again, his birthday, birthday, that's it was around the spring, the Passover. All right, he grew, he was age 12, he became a man, he went to Jerusalem, and he stayed. He left his mother and father behind to learn the truth more. Keep going.
Verse 44, but they supposing him to have been in the company, went a day's journey, and they sought him among their kinfolk and acquaintance.
All right.
verse 45.
Yeah, so hey man, Yahweh Shai, that's another thing people forget, man. Yahweh Shai got family, man. He went to the kinfolk, man. But you seen that boy, man? He went to the cousins. Hey man, Yahweh Shai had all types of family members through out the city, man. That's the spirit, man. You know. Keep on.
Verse 45.
Yeah, Joseph from Arimathea, who bought you know, when Yahweh Shai, he was crucified on the cross, they say he was kin. He was kin to Yahweh Shai. He was kin. He wasn't just some random dude. He was actually kin. You know, them little facts. You know, I be looking up stuff like that, like that. Man. He was actually kin to like Mary, I believe. Man. Yeah, he was kin. He was kinfolk. All right, keep going.
Verse 45. And when they found him not, they turned back again to Jerusalem, seeking him. And it came to pass that after 3 days they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of the doctors, both hearing them and asking them questions.
Sitting, not among, it wasn't freezing cold outside, it was spring. They sitting down, older men, doctors in the law. We keep going.
They are not in trouble. Verse 47, and all that heard him were astonished at his understanding and answers. And when they saw him, they were amazed. And his mother said to him, Son, why hast thou thus dealt with us? Behold, thy father and I have sought thee sorrowing. And he said unto them, How is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my father's business?
Right, so this is a business, man. So, once again, man, you know, we, through the spirit of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, we step back to the scripture that the Lord could have possibly been born December 25th, man. We call it Christmas, man. We extrapolated, gave out points, gave out precepts, gave out facts. So we hope he that have an ear can understand what we just brought out. So with that, we love to give our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'Kor Kodash, Barakatah.
Double honor to the apostles of the great millstone. Salutations to the brothers who teach the truth with sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.